Hello, welcome back to King Chaos Gaming. My name is Chaos, and this is Niche, a genetic survivals game. Oh my god, how many times have I said this? You know what this game is. It's Niche. That's it. Anyway, we're back, and you know, last time we're micromanaging. We're trying to keep this family alive. So I'm gonna skip a day, and Rorok here passed away, and what that means is that we lost our one creature that was, oh god, we mutated the bill. We mutated the frickin' beak. Okay, whatever. We lost our one creature that wasn't related to anyone. And what that means is that all these creatures here, they're all related to each other in some way. And that's no good, but Isis is gonna jump on this rabbit, kill it, collect it. That's her job. Snowdrop was out there with her father when he died. Sadly, he passed away. And she is kind of stranded out there, but that's why we have Brownie, who's coming in to help play leapfrog so that they can find each other, maybe make a path through all this foliage. But yeah, because there's tons of bushes, and Flash is gonna collect from his bushes. He's gonna move over to that one, and little Snowfall is gonna collect his meat because he is a prime hunter, a prime mole hunter. We're gonna rotate the camera, and then we're going to actually take a look at this little beak baby. Honestly, Pine's probably looking at this kid like, what is that? Where did that come from? Like, what? I've never seen a creature like that before. But, this is their little baby. He looks weird. I don't know what it is about that face. I love him. I love the beak, honestly. The beak is actually pretty helpful. Like, I've used it in another game, so, like, digging up the food from the water is actually very helpful. Like, it's like the digging claw. It adds just another, level of food. And it's cute. Like, it makes him look like a little platypus. I just don't know why this looks weird over here. But, like, he's got double running leg. And he's got hind leg and perfect eyes. And the only thing that's bad about him, really, is that he has hemophilia. But it's a boy, too. And he's got big body instead of spiky body. See, the good thing about it being a boy is that we've had a bunch of girls born. So the good thing is that we'll have a steady supply of both male and female creatures. So that in the event that we do find a rogue, we have a lot of choices between, I don't know, breeding with a male or a female. So we're gonna move Bark. Actually, we're gonna leave Bark where she is. Bark's fine where she is. We are actually going to bring Pine this way so that in the next turn she can breed easier with Vladimir and get back onto the nest. And I'm like running low on creatures, and this is a problem, and they're my only breeding pair. Who died? Oh my god, I forgot how old Vladimir was. Vladimir actually passed away, which means that Pine no longer has a mate. Oh man. Duke Fawn's gonna go over here, and we're gonna scream in terror because we're running out of creatures and males. I'm like contemplating what to do because that means all of Adam and Eve's original children have all died. Vladimir was the last one. He came after Dusty, and he was the last born on the original island. All the creatures on this island were born on this island. So that's where we're at right now. So we're just gonna have them collect. They are all definitely related in some way. And Gosh, this is a mess. I can't have this. This is like, I don't know what to do with this. This is a mess. Like, I need to have creatures just go out and find new blood. I think that'll be Snowfall's job, honestly, because he can't collect, so he's no... It's not that he's no good on the home front, but I don't know. I don't need him over here collecting things, so I will actually move Bark over to her dad's previous job of picking up acorns around the trees. And Snowfall's going to take a journey outside towards the other tree to see if maybe he can find a rogue or something, because sooner or later we are going to have to start breeding half siblings and siblings, and I'm just not down for it. So we're going to pass the turn. And there's a rabbit. I was like hoping that maybe like a rogue would slide out. There's the rabbit. And she caught that at the expense of the moles going back and hiding, but that's okay. So Brownie is actually about to pass away because he was hurt by the carnivore. So sadly, I'm gonna have him come and kind of sit near his brother for his final days, because Flash really looked up to his brother because his brother got to explore more than he did. So we're gonna have our little duck-billed baby. Actually, his name is Duke Von. I'm going to rename him. It's hard because I wanted to name him something kind of related to water plants, but like, I don't really know many good water plants. Kind of wanted to name him Duckweed. I'm gonna name him Duckweed. That's it. His name is Duckweed. This is Duckweed. And he's actually going to be an explorer immediately because I need like males to go out and explore. And I'm gonna move Pine back over this way to that berry bush and Isis to this berry bush, and then have them collect some of the acorns at the same time, and she can keep looking out. And then we have Snowdrop, who's out here charting out the surrounding area. She's kind of making a loop around. And then we're gonna go back to our lone hero Snowfall, who actually would need someone to come with him, but I don't have anyone. And he found another nest, which is not necessarily what I need unless he finds like a female on the fly. We're just gonna skip the turn. And a carnivore came out, which sucks because the carnivore has 15 days and he came and attacked a little baby. Bark's going to... I like got cut off because I was like, holy crap, a new creature. His name is Kuro, even though he is not black at all. And that was a stupid little language joke, but you know what? Whatever. Anyway, he's got no paw, which is freaking annoying, but he's got antlers and a spiky body, which means he's got a 3. His genes don't match up at all. And we're going to have Snowdrop invite him in. So she's just going to be like, hey, you want to join our group? We have a lot of food. And I might have him breed with maybe not Pine, actually. Maybe Bark. Maybe Bark would be good. But I need him... I need her to move, actually. And then I need him to help them. Bark will slap him and then run. Flash... I can't see Flash because he's like behind the carnivore. Flash only has one, so I actually just need to get Flash out of there because there's like nothing he can do. So I'm just gonna scoot him. Oh, that was such a bad idea. I'm gonna scoot him that way, and I'm gonna scoot her closer. And maybe Pine can like loop around or something. What? I'm so confused. Anyway, he's got the Poison Fang, so I do actually want to bring him back around. Where did the thing go? Where did it go? Oh, it's in the grass. Okay, okay. I was so confused. I'm gonna skip the turn, see what happens. No. Gosh darn it. He lost 2 days. That's okay. I can live with that. We're gonna have Snowfall come in here, slap him twice, knock off a couple days. Then we're gonna have Kuro come in and prove his might, slapping him, taking a couple days. And then we're gonna have Pine jump up here, slap him, and he has 1 day left, which means that we can actually have Little Flash come and avenge his pain and like go on with collecting. So now we have Bark doing her job. She's just gonna go back to collecting. Snowdrop is going to Snowdrop's gonna oh my god, my brain stopped working. She's gonna head back up this way, do some collecting of her own, even though that's not really her job immediately. And then we're gonna go back over to these siblings, and Isis is actually going to move back this way because the nest needs to be lit up. And then we're gonna have little Duckweed move over here and kill this mole because he's got double running leg. And then we're gonna pass the turn so that we can and Duckweed's all grown up. He's got all his gems, which means that he can just go. Like, he's got running legs. He's got 2 running legs. Isis is going to collect. Kuro is going to breed with Bark. I need someone with really good eyes. I mean, I could breed him with Snowdrop, actually. I feel like she deserves to have a child. So I'm gonna drag her over here. He's going to breed with her. And she's going to make her way to this nest. And I just want to breed him with creatures that have great eyes. Like, she has blind recessives and he has blind recessives, so I don't want to breed them. She's gonna die soon because she took damage. She's got 3 days left. Bark has her entire life. Kuro's they're around the same age, honestly, so. And she's also got blind recessive, so like, they're the best, like, healthy eye mates that I could ask for, honestly. Pine's going to peek at this grass, collect some berries, and then light up this area. Since they found a wanderer, Snowfall doesn't actually have to go out and do his duty as much, or it's not as dire, because now we have male to bring in more genes. And I think that he'll have maybe 2 orange on the side, because it just goes with his nice orange red fur. Well, I mean, it's yellow and red, so it's orange, but it's gonna go with his pelt very nicely. So Snowfall's just gonna go do a little bit of collecting. It's not really his job, so. And Kuro's gonna come this way and peek in some grass to keep his new home safe. We're gonna sniff around, make sure there's nothing that I'm missing. Maybe listen around. Anything? No? Well, anyway, we're gonna have to pass the day, and then we're gonna see what this baby is. And I forgot to change the genetics menu, but that's okay, because we got Rocco. Oh, Oh my god, she's a little big body antlered creature, which is great. She's got the velvet paw for sneaking. She has no paw. She has regular eyes. And she's got C and K. Corey Kenshin. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I saw CK and my mind was just like, because my name's Corey Kenshin. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. But she's got the nimble fingers and the velvet paw, so she's a sneaky collector with a side of fight in her. Now that we kind of have those antlers in this pack along with the big body, or the spiky body, we're guaranteed at least 3 strength creatures, which is perfectly fine. I can live with 3 strength creatures. We're gonna move little duckweed to like start to go by the water actually, but we're gonna move Pine to attack this mole, collect the meat. She's just having fun doing her thing and hunting. Flash, who is living out his now limited life, is going to spend his time doing what he usually does and collecting. Kudo's been chatting up with Snowfall, and they're actually becoming friends. I feel like they would be friends. They look like they would actually like have a good time talking. I don't know why, but I just see them as being buds. And Snowfall's like, so hey, what do you think of Bark? That's gonna be your mate. Pretty cool, right? And Kudo's just like, I don't know, I just got here. I kind of want to get to know her first, you know? And poor Snowdrop is passing away in 2 days, but she has had her first child, or her first and only child, I guess, because I'm not going to breed her again with him. I mean, it would probably be advantageous to, maybe one last time. So I could just slide her over this way, breed with him, and then have her drop a nest right there. That would be fine. So she'll have one more child with him, and I'm going to change the menu. Actually, I'm going to leave it as it is and see if I can make magic happen. But, Bark is looking at Pine and thinking about their future together. Meanwhile, Isis is just gonna do her regular duty of sliding around and collecting. Snowfall, who likes to adventure out, even though he's not the fastest, even though, I mean, he's got a running leg, but he's not super fast. He's just gonna go out and just explore in the other direction. And before she dies, I mean, she's got one more day, but she had another child, which is great. Everybody's happy that we're now flourishing. We have more creatures in our pack. We're not like, we don't feel as like, you know, hopeless anymore. And Pine, I feel like Pine is like the leader right now, so I'm gonna make her an alpha actually. She's getting a little bit older, but she's definitely doing her rounds. She'll take her rounds, make sure everybody's safe. This little baby, whose name is Rocco. Yeah, I'm gonna leave her name as Rocco. But I'm going to turn her gem, like, I'm gonna make the 2 sides orange. But little duckweed's just gonna hang out. Oh, how did he drown? I'm shook. Aw, I drowned him. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, I do that often. I don't know what's too, like, far sometimes, because I can't tell, but I was gonna see if he could maybe, like, pluck some stuff from the water, but I think he would have to be, like, over here. So I was gonna see if I could get him over there, but, like, it didn't really work, because I didn't realize it was too deep for him. But he's gonna spend his life by the shore, honestly. Like, he loves his family, and he doesn't necessarily want to be, like, away from them too much, but he's going to see if he can fulfill his duty. And we have little Sela, who is, sadly, she has short-sighted eyes. She's got the spit snout and the normal snout. Velvet paw, nimble fingers, again, big body and antlers. So she's just like her sister, except different genes. and white, gray. I don't know why I always do. I'm like, white. I'm like, it's not white, it's gray. Anyway, we're gonna have Flash collect his berries like usual. He's passing away in one day. And so he's just gonna he's been doing his job diligently. And, Snowdrop is sadly gonna pass away. I think I'm gonna leave her having 2 children. I think that's fine. She's led a full life so far. And I'm gonna move little Rocco out of the nest and then change her gem to red on the side. And Kuro's gonna come over and just be like, and you know, maybe talk to Barkmore. Be like, oh, let me help you with your acorn collecting, and she'll be grateful, and they'll just pick up acorns together. It'll be their first bonding experience before they become mates for the rest of their time together. I like to think of my games as like polyamorous communities because not every pairing actually is like mates for life, because they'll have other mates every now and then, but like, and you know, it's not like it's necessarily frowned upon, but you know, that's me applying my own social beliefs to this game, so hey, whatever. But we're gonna move little Sela out of the nest, and her sister Akko gained her 2nd gem. I'll have her collect, and I might have her slide out this way with Duckweed, who is just doing his best exploring and walking around. He's checking out this island, honestly. And Isis is just like, don't waste time. You're not gonna be young forever. You should just, you know, mate. And Bark's like, you're right. And I'm really bad at telling stories, so that's why all of this sounds so uninteresting. But yeah, Kuro makes his move, and little Bark decides she's ready, so she slides over to the nest, and Kuro's done his job for now. And, of course, he's gonna move over this way just to make sure nothing comes out and jumps at his mate. Pine is still surveying the outskirts, and since we've had more deaths, she has more of a reason to go and light up the area. But so we're gonna. Snowfall's like, we can't have like that nest in the dark or in the grass, so he comes over and clears that up. And Pine's gonna collect some more berries, and all our turns are used up, so we're going to end out the episode on this new baby. Let's see, we're gonna pass the day, and we got another double nimble-fingered creature, and her name is Sarasi. And my god, she is short-sighted with blind recessives. So I might want to like stick the eyes back in there, because it seems like he's passing his blind recessive easier. But yeah, she doesn't have the poison fangs at all, so the mutation menu didn't do jack diddly for me, which is not helpful, not fun at all. Hopefully the next time they have a child, the mutation menu will take into effect, and we'll get a claw, and maybe poison fangs. So that is going to end out our episode for today. My name's Caius, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.